I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And here is the punter, Shum, as he sends this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Oh, Foster staying down after that last play. Let's hope he's okay. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 2nd down following the run. Looking to throw. Herring. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herring. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. jars the ball free and brings up third down. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Herring. This is caught by Jackson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Looking to throw. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And He'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jacob Shum now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 1st and 10, Herring. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Here we go now.
To throw again. Herring. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st down, Herring. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. Can't wait to see what the 2nd quarter has in store. And we're back to Philadelphia after this.
The NFL on EA Sports.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. A handoff as they run the counter play. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy trying to... More power, they score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain.
Nope. Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, man. Ain't too much of nothing.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play.
Ready to get down there, I know that. Ready to come.
Never make the mistake that the slot
See
receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
I need some brightness in my life right now.
We just saw there.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Oh, she got some friends over there? That's family or friends? Oh, okay.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running.
I ain't heard J-Ball. Can you hear me? You can't hear you if he was talking. Oh, okay.
Back to throw.
Oh, get it! God. I can't never pick a fumble up. I can't never. I mean, how is the lineman more agile than the linebacker that sees the ball? I mean, like this game just cheats, man. He can pick the ball up, no problem, no problem. Every time.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do.
They get no fumbles back, man. This is ridiculous.
Downfield or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Jacob Shum now as he's on to punt for San
Francisco. I haven't played in a couple days, so.
He's been a busy man.
The more the Eagles suck, the more I play this game. You see, after the Super Bowl, I barely touched this game. And for a while, but once they start sucking, that's what I do. I play this game. Try to make them better.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Whenever they suck.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Will they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look close.
J-Ball, when you saw the news article, did they have a picture in the news article, or you just saw the name?
And no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Yeah, because they had another one that had Yeah, they had another one where they had the. I didn't send it to you, but they had the pictures in there. So it was definitely. Oh yeah, it was definitely him. It was definitely him. I knew it once I heard the name, and then once I seen they say half brother, and the half brother was 36, he was 28. I knew what age they were. That's his name, Jeremiah Williams. So I mean, it wasn't hard to put that together. Then when I called his phone, it kept going straight to voicemail. So then when I went on the PlayStation, the last time he was on was the day that it happened. So I was like, okay, yeah,
that's going to set him back 5
it's
yards.
Definitely. But then I called down there to the other weed man because they're his baby mama's brothers. So they don't want to really confirmed it for me, but yeah, I thought I told you that. I had called over there. They was like, yeah, it was him. Totally unfortunate, sad, stupid. It's just, I mean, he was a really good dude. Really good dude.
Clock's running down.
Quiet. Wasn't gonna hurt nobody. Wasn't gonna do nothing to nobody.
Just 1 second showing on the play clock. We're gonna
he deserved that shit.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, this punk ass dude's gonna, you know, he might end up living in prison for 20 years, but he's still alive, breathing air. And his girl was pregnant. Totally foul.
2nd and 5.
He still got my damn Madden.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down.
I got, when I get back to Chapel Hill, I'm going to go by there and see if his brother is. I know he's out of the hospital. I'm going to see if they still staying in that apartment, because it didn't happen in an apartment that we go to. So I'm going to go by there, though.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up.
Yeah, I was looking at some stuff today. Yesterday.
I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Just to bring with me on the plane.
Okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
They had some really dope Panther stuff, but I ain't buying none of that shit. So that's out of the question.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
But I wasn't in Chapel Hill, so they had like NC State, Duke, UNC,
before we get to halftime.
Panthers, and all that. When I get back to Chapel Hill, that's when I'm gonna look really hard. The stuff they had for the Panthers, you know, that it was cute. You know, it was some good. You know, some nice.
And get set as we resume action.
Good looking stuff.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick that time, and he's able to redeem himself from the previous miss.
And fortunately for him, he got the chance to do that not long after missing the first time. Sometimes a whole game goes by, and you don't get that chance at all. So you keep it with you till the next time you take the field.
He can hold his own. Shit, he holds his own in Advanced Warfare. It's different, but without the jumping, I mean, you should. If you can do it with all the jumping, you should be able to without the jumping.
He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is they've shown him a lot of different looks here.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Jackson with a grab over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 3-19.
They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Dumping it off for Johnson. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
They had school today?
Side here, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They're going to look to throw. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
Oh, my
Completed
God.
pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Back to throw here. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And Frank's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
So did y'all see when this dumbass president blamed the wildfires on the California government? This nigga sent out an angry text. This nigga sent out an angry text this morning about how the California wildfires are all the fault of the local government. Too many people died. You got basically calling them inept and stupid, and said if they need to fix them, they get billions of dollars a year in funding. First of all, don't nobody give the national forest. First of all, if it does, that goes to the federal government from the federal government, because those are national parks, not state parks, you dumbass. But what? It's not. He's not talking about. He's talking about the people who were maintaining the parks. The people who maintain the parks are federal employees because they are national parks. That's who he said it to. That's what he said in the text. Or you can pull it up the text and read it. And then he says, straighten up your... What? Okay, so like I was saying, it's a totally federal situation, and it's not from anybody not taking care of it. These wildfires happen because they're in a dry desert type environment. That's the reason why it happens. It doesn't happen because nobody's maintaining the parks. These firefighters know what they're doing. They're out there all the time fighting these fires. He's just an idiot. So then he says they got to basically straighten up their act, or he's going to cut, or no more funding with exclamation points. Like, what? You got to read the tweet. You got to read the tweet. It's so asinine. It makes no sense. He doesn't control none of that. He controls none of that. And it's the federal government funding. They're national parks. So what are you talking about? California isn't a federal government. It's a local state government. And not only that, he just doesn't understand the landscape of things. That thinks that, oh, this just happens in California, so it's got to be them not maintaining the parks. Brush fires don't happen because you don't maintain the park. You dummy. How stupid can you be? You really think these wildfires are happening because people are not maintaining the parks?
And we're down to 8 seconds now.
And all of these wildfires don't happen in the parks.
Now we'll see if they try that
Some of them happen in the hills and the valleys of California. When I was in Thousand Oaks, there was a fire out there in Thousand Oaks. They had to take us from from Thousand Oaks to San Diego, because it was snow and ash, and you couldn't breathe. He's an idiot, man. He's just a complete. The one that did happen in a park came from a campfire. He's just a dummy, man. Threatening. I mean, like, 31 people are dead, and would you want to threaten people and blame people? Use a political. Oh my God! I can't wait till this guy is out of the office. Such a dictator.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
And the last thing that pissed me off was this last press conference he had when he yelled at all the reporters and told them how stupid they were. But before, I think before he did, I don't know if it was before or after. This nigga pulls out a list of people, of Republicans that didn't support him or roll with him, and read the list off and mocked them. Like Senator so-and-so from so-and-so didn't want to support Donald Trump. Oh, that's too bad. What?
And this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
I mean, he went down the list of every single Republican. Such and such Mike so-and-so from son. Hey, didn't want to embrace. Hey, too bad, Sally. Like, what? The nigga literally went down a list of Republicans who either didn't want to support him or didn't want his support and mocked them in the press conference after the midterms in the White House. Like, I'm flabbergasted. I don't understand the dude. I do understand him. He wants to be a dictator. It was so reminiscent of me when Saddam pulled out a list in one of his press conferences and read off the names of people, and they went and picked them niggas up out of the crowd and took them in the back, and you never seen them again. That's what it looked like to me.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Operating from the gun. Herring. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Armstrong. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's
Idiot ass nigga, man. I just don't believe this dude. He's
just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
John Duggan from Minnesota. Should have embraced. Should have embraced. Too bad, John. What? You're an idiot, dude. You are the... I don't...
Once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Blue landing.
Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. A gain of 13 and also a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Here we go. Green 39.
Now a handoff. Johnson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play.
I'm telling you, man, this dude right now is spending his time in the White House trying to figure out how he doesn't have to leave. I guarantee y'all, man, he's trying to be a dictator. He is literally working, proactively working to figure out how he can stay in there forever.
On second down, Johnson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
He's constantly talking about executive orders and he can do it because he's the president and this and that. Watch what I tell y'all, man. This nigga gonna start some shit so he don't have to leave.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't.
And he coughed it up. And he's got some space here.
I mean, I can't never get a fumble back. Never, ever. They get all the fumbles. They get their offensive fumbles. They get the defensive fumbles. I'm looking at it. I'm right there. I got more people around the ball than they do.
The ball might be on the ground.
Give me a goddamn break, game.
Shit. If the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Get your ass over there in position.
Here's Sankey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side. This is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night. And whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Herring. He's going to launch this thing way down. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you.
Oh, boy.
They just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's Johnson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 3-19.
They run with Sankey. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
How's work going, Spencer?
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 18.
Let's do it. I saw this restaurant. Somebody was telling me, one of my homeboys was telling me about this restaurant down there that I need to go to. I think he said it's called Dick's or something like that. Where they said they throw the silverware at you.
Work out is so hard because the goal is to give yourself some space for your offense to really work. Try and gain an additional 1st down outside the 20 or 25-yard line. Instead, this one's going to come back.
Let's go. Blue
On 1st down.
Something like that. He said it's where they throw the
They took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Said they throw the silverware at you.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided.
Oh yeah, no, I'm cool on that kind of shit.
Up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot.
Yeah, I don't think he's not like a. Well, I can't say that. I can't say he doesn't have a refined palate, but I was talking about, I'm okay with. It doesn't have to be high-end food, I like grilled, greasy diner food. You know what I mean? I grew up. Yeah, I need a little bit of ambiance. I like diners and I like bars. You know what I mean? So I mean, I can eat in a diner or a bar as long as the food good. But hell, I can eat in a bowling alley as long as the bowling is good bowling. Back when I was in the goddamn bowling alley, had the best food going. We used to eat over there all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
I mean, they had the best chicken tenders, the best fries, the best beer, everything.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Let's go.
To throw on 2nd down. Herring. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Green 39.
From the gun, Herring. And he couldn't corral it. It falls down incomplete, but maybe not a big deal given this big lead.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Sankey. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Now it's Sankey. And an alley to run. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
It's brought in by Doxson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually...
Oh, boy.
The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Seems pretty obvious defensively.
Yeah, I seriously couldn't believe that wildfire tweet this morning when I saw that. I'm like, this. I just don't understand the guy. I don't think anybody does.
They talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully.
Totally ridiculous. I couldn't understand any. I mean.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable.
So you stop covering them? That's what you do?
It's not necessarily,
come on, man.
He just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass incomplete.
When is this drive going to end? This drive has lasted like 6 minutes.
You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Man, they put out the thing in there. They putting PUBG on PS4 now. I seen it in my thing. You know, I've been waiting for that, just waiting for PUBG. And them fools gonna put in about, oh, too bad it's only in Tokyo, Taiwan, and all these damn Asian places, and Australia and shit. Like, none of them are in America. Like, what?
Catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out.
Man, they know damn well that everybody going to buy that PUBG right now, man.
Shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Well, no, what they said was you get it free with the year PS Plus subscription.
And a really long drive here.
Well, yeah, I think you got to buy it in between that time that they're making it available. But then that's when they went in and say, oh, it's only in such and such and such and such. And like, come on, man. Why? Well, I'm in America. Why are you putting that on my phone? It makes no sense.
So that'll back him up 5. And here we go on first and goal. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back with more.
I'll be right back, y'all.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Here we go.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took it.
Still an important piece of business to take
I
care
want
of.
to go to the store and get me a beer, but it's raining so hard out there.
And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of
Ain't
24-10. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use
Damn,
here
I
in the
wanna go get
final
a beer.
stages.
That honeycomb was good.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Brandon, that touchdown certainly looks like the clincher to me.
Probably a little too much to overcome, don't you think?
I would agree. I say at this stage of the game, that touchdown should seal the fate.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll set up to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. 10 yards still left on second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And now running right through it.
Oh, come on. Oh, my. I got to get my controls down. That was a pick 6. I'm good.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract.
Oh, damn, J-Bone. I got to play the team you lost to. Man, I think that's who I lost to the Texans in the Super Bowl last year. Okay.
The 4th quarter.
I think I beat the Jags. Or did I lose to the Jags?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play.
Here we go now. 3-19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come on.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this.
Oh, boy. No, not right now. Well, so my starting quarterback's going to miss the damn Super Bowl. my punter, my 2 starting wide receivers, and my quarterback. Totally ridiculous. Starting quarterback, 2 starting receivers, and my punter. Alright, if you say so. You say so, game. Oh, damn, I want to go get me a beer so bad. Wow. Okay. Ah, damn, low coverage 90. Yeah, these Jaguars are good. You gotta play hard and strong to make sure. Yeah, I wait till a global event. Yeah, I agree. How are they favorite? How are they the home favorites? My record is way better than theirs. They're 9-7. I'm 15-1. Are you kidding me? Be right back. I'll be right back, man. I'm about to run to the store real quick. It's right up the street.